Today, at the center of global headlines was an unexpected, though in a sense anticipated meeting. Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin met on the 3rd of September 2025 in Beijing, long after both had taken part in a large Chinese military parade commemorating the 80th anniversary of Japan's surrender. An event that drew the world's attention as a rare and highly symbolic appearance of the leaders of North Korea, Russia, and China side by side. Shortly after the ceremony at the Gate of Heavenly Peace, the two leaders went to private talks at the Diaoyutai State Guesthouse, a place known for high-level diplomatic discussions, where both the official delegation-level part of the meeting and a short, closed one-on-one session took place. During the talks, Kim declared his readiness to do everything in his power to help Russia, which the Kremlin presented as an expression of a tightening partnership and fraternal obligations, while Putin publicly thanked Pyongyang for military support, praising the courage and sacrifice of the soldiers who, according to reports, supported Russian forces in operations against Ukraine. Numbers and details about that assistance have also appeared in the media. South Korean sources estimated the North's involvement on the order of several thousand soldiers and the transfer of significant quantities of weaponry, including artillery systems and ballistic missiles. This information is the subject of international controversy and is still being reviewed by intelligence services and analysts. During the meeting, as agencies reported, Putin invited Kim Jong-un to visit Russia, signaling a desire to deepen bilateral relations. That invitation has both a political and a propaganda dimension, as Moscow seeks to showcase alliances and respond to international isolation. For Beijing, the presence of both leaders during the parade and the subsequent talks constituted a diplomatic success, allowing Xi Jinping to present China as the focal point of new structures of influence not extending toward the West. At the same time, for Kim Jong-un, the trip to China and the meeting with Putin meant securing alternatives in foreign policy, a balance between Moscow and Beijing, and an attempt to obtain additional economic and military guarantees. The international reaction was swift. Western capitals criticized the show of unity as a challenge to the existing security order, and some commentators warned that tightening ties between these regimes may prolong the conflict in Ukraine and complicate stability in the East Asia region. Other analysts point to the symbolic nature of the meeting and to the fact that the presence of the three leaders together gives China a political weight that cannot be ignored. What does this mean for viewers and for the world? First and foremost, military and political alliances that as recently as last year seemed distant have taken the form of real contacts. If further deliveries of equipment, further visits, and formal agreements follow the declarations, we may witness a shift in the balance of power and an increase in tensions on many fronts of international diplomacy. Finally, it is worth emphasizing that although photos of the leaders' joint walk down the red carpet will circulate on social media and news services, the real consequences of these talks will play out in the coming weeks and months, in decisions about deliveries, in plans for visits, and in the responses of Western allies.